Looking for the best budget 3D printers to suit your needs? In this video, we're diving into some of the top options available right now. Before we begin, don't forget to check out the links in the description to find the best deals within your budget. Let's get Number 1. Best budget 3D printers. As a 3D printer under $500, the Soval SV04 brings a great deal to the table. With an accommodating build volume, dual extruder technology and broad filament compatibility, this unit is a brilliant first investment in a 3D printer. The SV04 can print models up to 300mm x 300mm x 400mm, which is plenty for most people who don't need a heavy-duty printer for commercial purposes. Dual extruders allow for you to print two smaller models at the same time, or one in multiple colors, which gives this printer a versatile edge over other 3D printers at the same price point. A less important, but welcome nonetheless, feature is the easy-to-use Soval software, which is quick to understand and allows you to pause a print should you run out of filament or suffer a power issue. However, those who checked our ranking of sub-$500 3D printers will notice we put Creality's Ender 3 Neo above the SV04. What's changed? Both printers have issues with automated leveling and can be a struggle for beginners, and in the context of that list, we found the Ender 3 Neo to be superior due to the relatively shallow learning curve. The SV04 isn't far behind, however, and is still well worth its cost as a budget 3D printer. Number 2. Anycubic Photon Mono. SLA printing, generally referred to as resin 3D printing, is a great alternative to traditional 3D printing, ideal for miniatures and other small-scale projects. The Anycubic Photon Mono takes the spot as the best resin option for 3D print enthusiasts on a budget. The Photon Mono also prints entire layers of resin in batches, which makes for fast rendering speeds. Using a laser on highly light-sensitive resin allows for fast and precise models to form with ease. With a respectable build volume of 245mm x 200mm x 125mm, you've room to create small-scale prints in highly detailed resin, all for a budget-friendly price. The high-resolution LCD screen makes for easy print configuration, and the entire 3D printer can sit comfortably on your desk with its compact form factor. That said, resin is all you'll be able to use. Unlike traditional FDM 3D printers, SLA printers are limited to exclusively resin prints. It is a limiting factor, but one not entirely without its merits. For an affordable alternative to FDM, consider the Photon Mono. Number 3. Creality Ender 3. For a stellar 3D print solution under $200, consider the Creality Ender 3. The Ender range of 3D printers are among the best in the industry for price and performance, and this unit's mix of the two is exceptional. With a build volume of 220mm x 220mm x 250mm, the Ender 3 allows for ambitious projects of a decent size, using Creality's own PLA filament, along with support for ABS and other popular thermoset polymers. Despite its low price, the Ender 3 still comes with a gamut of useful features, such as a heated bed plate, a power recovery mode and advanced direct drive extruders for quick and efficient printing. And thanks to its intuitive heatsink, the Ender 3 doesn't take long to heat up and start printing. What does take a while, though, is the setup. Though the Ender 3 ships in a number of pre-assembled parts, the setup is lengthier than some beginners may like. If you can accommodate some assembly, then the Ender 3 is a top choice for a low-budget 3D printer. Number 4. FlashForge Finder. If you're working in a small space and safety is a concern, consider the FlashForge Finder, an enclosed budget 3D printer from FlashForge. This unit ships fully assembled and keeps everything contained within its frame until the print process is complete. You've got a versatile range of connections with the Finder, from USB through to Wi-Fi. You don't have to be right next to the unit to send your prints. Print configuration is made easier thanks to the full-color touchscreen and high slicer compatibility, and the results are precise between 100 and 500 microns of detail. Whilst the 140mm x 140mm x 140mm isn't the largest, it's respectable enough for an enclosed unit. At its sub-$300 price point, this unit is a terrific starter 3D printer for those wanting to experiment without a heavy commitment. That said, the progression options of the Finder are somewhat limited by its restriction to PLA filament, meaning that those wishing to experiment may find the unit underwhelming. But as an accessible and safe alternative to the noise and noxious fumes of open-frame printers, the Finder is a great option. Number 5. Anycubic Kobra 2 Neo. Taking the final spot on our rankings is the Anycubic Kobra 2 Neo, an FDM 3D printer from Anycubic. Don't let the price deceive you, this budget print solution is capable of blisteringly fast print speeds. Featuring a direct drive extruder capable of a top speed of 500 mm per second, the Kobra 2 Neo is a productivity powerhouse. Prints can be rendered rapidly and in a variety of materials, including ABS and PETG. The magnetic build plate is also appreciated, as you can easily remove your prints without damage or warping them. What may warp them, however, is any vibrations or movement during the print process. The Kobra 2 Neo isn't very shock resistant, and this can cause print issues, particularly at top acceleration. Still, we highly recommend the Kobra 2 Neo as a fast 3D printer, so long as it's somewhere secure.